Ohio Governor Mike DeWine wants to invest millions into the state's drug court budget. We told you about that at 5. New at 6, we're talking to the judge who started the program in Mahoning County and learn why it's been so successful. Here's 27 First News reporter Noah Daniels-Wilder.
Ohio Governor Mike DeWine is pushing for 30 more drug courts across the state, adding to the existing 150.
For many people, this kind of tough love are the only way that they can get sober.
Drug courts allow people who are arrested for drugs to enter a program that will help them get clean and get on the right path. Mahoning County's drug court is one of the most successful in the state. One reason why Governor DeWine talked with those involved today.
It works because it's hard and because it is intimate, because the judge is very, very focused.
That focused judge is Judge John Durkin.
It's not a job, it's a passion.
Judge Durkin started the drug court in Mahoning County 2 decades ago.
We have people who care. We have some of the best treatment, as I said earlier, in the state of Ohio.
The treatment includes drug rehab and forcing them to get a job if they don't have one, a license, or a GED.
Drug court is a simple program for complicated people.
Jessica Lee is a Mahoning County Drug Court graduate. She was using opioids and any hardcore drugs she could find.
If I hadn't been arrested and got a felony and came here, I would have died.
She's not only completed the course, but Judge Durkin says she's proof that drug courts work.
They're giving back. They're doing what they should be doing. It saves taxpayers a lot of money.
In Youngstown, Noah Daniels-Wilder, WKBN 27 First News.